Hey guitar playing champions, I'm Tom Hess, and today I show you some of the coolest, most beautiful and dramatic chords for guitar. Now these are amazing chords that every guitar player should know, and what makes them so cool is not just the notes themselves, but how you play them and how you connect them together. So grab your guitar, set your amp to a clean guitar tone, and let's have some fun. All right, so what I just played for you was from a song that I wrote and recorded many years ago on my first album. But let's break down the chords. The first one is C sharp minor 7, and this is basically just a power chord here played on the 4th fret, strings 5, 4, and 3. And the top two strings are open, so we're not playing the low E string. C sharp minor 7, that's the first chord. Now the second chord is a G sharp minor played in first inversion. Okay, so it's a G sharp minor chord. And we're adding the high E string. Okay, so that E is the 6th or the 13th of the chord. So we're just playing a G sharp minor with an added 6th. Then we're going to take this chord here, the same fingering, and we're going to bring it down 2 frets. And now it's an F sharp minor chord in first inversion. The A is in the bass here. And we've got the high E string open again. So now the high E string is the 7th, it's the minor 7th of the G sharp minor, the F sharp minor chord. Okay, so the fingering is the same for the G sharp minor and F sharp minor. And we're adding the open E string, high E string to each one. Then the last chord of the last measure, it starts off as an A major chord. Just plain old A major. And then it's high E string. Then we got D sharp. And then we have C sharp. So this little melody here. And then it starts over. Okay, now, so those are the chords. Now, how we're playing this is, you notice this is in 7/8 time. So each chord, each measure has 7/8 notes in it. So that's measure 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we're going to the G sharp minor with the added E. This also has 7 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we move that chord down, and it's still 7. The picking pattern is different, as you see on the screen. And then it starts over again. Beautiful sounding chords. Like I said, it's on my first album. This is a little segment of a track there. But you put these chords together, and they're awesome. So you can take these chords and, take a chord out and use it on your own for your own song. It's totally cool, very dramatic, very beautiful, clean guitar chords on the guitar. All right, so if you love the sound of fairly simple chords that are made to sound awesome, check out my other video on YouTube called Simple Chords Sound Awesome with Voice Leading. It's a great video. Check it out right after you're done watching this one. Let's check out the next example. All right, so as you hear there, it's basically just two chords. Okay, so what we're doing is we're playing the open A string, and then the rest of the chord, this kind of looks like an E chord here way up at the top. We're playing E and G sharp, and then we're playing the top two strings open. Okay, so all together it's A, then E, then G sharp, then B, then E. So all of that makes an A major seventh chord. 1, 5, there's the seventh, there's the ninth, and there's the fifth. And then the next chord, we use the open E string, and then we play what looks like a power chord here so far. We've got G sharp, and then we have D sharp, and then with our little finger, we're playing B. And then top two strings are open. Okay, so let's analyze what this is. We've got E, G sharp, D sharp, B, open B, and then open E. So this is an E major seventh chord. There's the root, there's the third, there's the seventh, there is the fifth, the second string is the fifth again, and then we got the root on top. So they're just alternating between those two chords. A major 9, and then we're playing the E major 7. Now, the way that we're able to get this to be a little smoother, because it's a little awkward to go from this fingering, to this fingering smoothly in real time with no hesitation. So, by putting the bass note first, now I've got a lot of time between when the fingers have to move from that to that. You have plenty of time while this is ringing out. So check this out. You get the idea. It makes it a lot easier to change chords and not have this hesitation or mess in between them. If you like my videos on YouTube, you're going to love my personalized breakthrough guitar lessons. I'm going to show you exactly how to transform your guitar playing from being just okay to being really awesome. Even if you feel stuck right now or if you've had some self-doubts, just imagine how much better your guitar playing will become and how much more fun you're going to have when you know exactly what to do, exactly how to practice, and you're having fun doing it. And you have the guidance and roadmap to get you there. So I've done this for thousands of people over the years. If you do the work, if you practice at least 30 minutes a day on the things I'm going to give you to practice, I'm absolutely certain I can help you become the guitar player you want to be. So unlike other online guitar lessons, you're not going to get a bunch of generic cookie cutter lessons from me, and you will also be able to get feedback directly from me so that you're not left on your own wondering how to do stuff, okay? You get lessons customized to you, to who you are, what your goals are, your challenges, your strengths, your weaknesses, your learning style, experience, frustrations, and most importantly, who you want to become as a guitar player. So check out my breakthrough guitar lessons at tomhess.net/guitar and see if they're right for you. And I'll see you on the other side.